Hello, my name is John-Ofoegbu. I'm the founder of Learn to Launch, and it's an organization that helps online entrepreneurs to launch, scale, and automate their online businesses so that they can make maximum profit and have time to do the things they love. So in this training, we're going to be learning how to run sponsored ads in 1 hour. Because of time constraints, I may not be able to take questions. I would have loved to, but I won't be able to take questions. But if you have any questions, you can send me an email. I'll leave my details at the end of the class, or you can reach me on Instagram at Learn to Launch, and I will take your questions. So in this training, we'll be learning a few things. You will discover the number one tool that you need to make your ads efficient and effective. You'll also be learning how to solve ad payment issues, ad account issues with simple steps. Next, I will be taking you through a step-by-step process on how you can start up your first sponsored ad. And lastly, I'll be showing you what entrepreneurs do, mistakes they make that can cost them thousands and thousands of dollars in ad spend. As I said earlier, this will just take an hour of your time, so it's important to concentrate. It's also important to take notes. So if you don't have a pen or paper, it will be a great idea to get one. We'll be doing a little lesson during the training, and so you need your pen and paper. You also need to take action points. You need to jot down what you will do with the knowledge you have learned from this lesson. So if you need to pause the video to get all the things you require, feel free to do so, and we'll be back in a moment. Hello and welcome back. I usually say that running sponsored ad is the basic business right for your online business. This is because Facebook ads, running sponsored ads, is one of the cheapest methods to reach a wide audience online. It's one of the best ways to put your audience online. So it's compulsory, it's necessary if you want to build a brand online to run Facebook advertising. Why was I inspired to do this training? In April, that was last month, I made total sales of over 3.5 million naira with a 60,000 naira ad spend. That means I spent 60,000 naira running ads and I made a sale of over 3.5 million naira. I really got excited. I developed a course to show exactly what I did to achieve that goal. And I started to put it out, and I realized a lot of people could not run ads for certain issues, maybe ad account issues, their ads have been disabled, they have been unable to pay, and these are sort of the basic fundamentals of running adverts online. And that's why I wanted to talk about it in this training, so it can help you out and you can restart your ads in 1 hour. So there are 4 questions you need to ask yourself when you're running sponsored ads. The first and the most important question is, what am I trying to achieve? People run ads for different reasons. There are various reasons you run ads. And for an entrepreneur, you need to decide what you want to do. Do you want to make sales? Do you want to put your brand online? You want people to notice your brand online? Do you want to run a promotion? Do you want people to send you WhatsApp messages? So the first thing you have to say, the first thing you have to decide is, why am I running this ad? Why am I spending my money? And what is the result I'm trying to get from it? The second thing you need to ask yourself is, who am I trying to reach with this advertising? Who is my ideal client? Thirdly, what is the message I'm trying to pass on? What message am I trying to send? The fourth thing you need to ask yourself is, what is my call to action? Once my ideal client sees my ad, what do I want that ideal client to do? So before you decide to get on your laptop or get on your phone to do anything, it's important you write these things down so that you can have a guideline when you're running your ad. So there are 2 ways you can run sponsored ad on both Facebook and Instagram. By the way, it's Facebook that owns Instagram and owns WhatsApp. So the ads that you run on Facebook can be run on Instagram. It's run by the same company. And there are two ways to do it. There is the simple way and there is the not so easy but efficient way. And I'll be showing you those two kinds. Now, the first kind is what is popular to most people, especially people that run Instagram ads, and that is just promoting your post. And you can do that on both Instagram and Facebook. All you need to do is to get your favorite post or a post that is really interesting and just click on the promote button by it, and that's all. The second method is more efficient, is the more efficient way to run ads because it has more targeting options, and I'll show you that in the course of this lesson. The second way is using the Facebook advertising manager to run your ads. Now, the Facebook advertising manager is is easily visible when you're using a laptop, but if you're using a phone, you can simply download the Facebook ads manager to your phone, and it will help you work out things. Let me say also that using your phone, the Facebook Manager app is sort of limited. You don't get the full range of options that you have when you're using your laptop. But if you don't have a laptop, you can still get better targeted ads using the Facebook advertising app. If you're using a mobile phone for this class, there are two apps you need to get onto your phone before you can start this lesson. Again, you can pause the video, download it, and then continue. The first app you need is your Facebook app. You need to download your Facebook app and put it on your phone, and then open your profile on it. The second app you need, of course, is the Facebook advertising app, which you use to run your ads from your phone. All right, so now we're on a profile that I just quickly opened. I just quickly opened this so that I could use it. Now, if you're just opening a Facebook profile, it's important to get your profile page, your personal profile active before you open an ad account. If your personal profile is not active and you just start running ads, you just opened it a minute ago and all of a sudden you want to run ads immediately, it begins to look a bit, it looks a bit suspicious. So Facebook would block you, it will tell you to authenticate your ID, lots of stories. So it's important you do that. I just wanted to mention that just in case your account is completely fresh. So when you get to your personal profile, just click on the options and you will see advertising on Facebook. Now, I don't have any page connected to this. I'm doing this so that you can see exactly how it's done from scratch. To be able to run ads on Facebook and on Instagram, you must have a Facebook business page. It's not possible to run ads without a Facebook without a Facebook business page. Also, on your Instagram page must be a business profile, not a personal profile. And for your Instagram page to also be a business profile, it has to be connected to a business page. So I have to start by opening this business page. So that's it, advertising on Facebook. And it says I should create a page. So because I don't have a page, I have to quickly create one. Okay, so I want to create a business page. And I click on get started. And the name of my page is Fancy Selling with Me. Now, so you can put any name, the name of your business, the name of your community, the name of your brand. You can put it there and just put the category. So the category, yeah. So I will continue. And once you click on continue, okay, so it tells you to add your profile picture, and add a photo that represents your page. So you can quickly upload that. I don't need it because this is just a test, so I'll skip all of that so that you can see what needs to be done, what the important thing is. And so now I have a business page, lovely business page. So I've created a page, and so if I come back to these options, I can now see I can click on advertising on Facebook, and it takes me directly to my Facebook manager. So this is the Facebook manager. This is the place where you run ads from on Facebook. Now it doesn't show this way to most people because you're usually logged in and you used it at least once. But if you're running for the first time, this is exactly what you see. So if you go to this corner here, you see create an ad, and you click on it, and you'll be in a moment. Yes. So this is a brand new account. It doesn't tell you to do anything, it just tells you to run your ad first. So you choose what you want to do traffic, engagement, reach. I just want to increase my brand awareness because I want people to know about me, and it takes me down to this point. It gives you can rename your campaign and say my new ad. I usually rename my campaign so that I can know the difference, what ads I'm running and what I'm doing with my ads, because I run different ads. I sell both digital and physical products, so I sell both products and services basically. So I run different ads and I want to know which one is which. So this goes to I'll still run through this when we are doing our step-by-step process. So you just run down and say click set up ad account, and this is where the game is for this stage. Any mistake here can make a difference, if I should say. Okay, so for Nigeria, if you're in Nigeria, you can use either the current Nigerian naira currency for your ad, or you can use US dollars for your ad. You can use US dollars for your ad. Now, if you're using US dollars for your ad, the advantage is that is cheaper because there is no currency exchange when you are running the ad. There's no currency exchange. You've already done it here. So it's cheaper to run on US dollar than on Nigerian naira. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I made the sales I made of 3.5 million. I made that sale using the naira account. So you can use both accounts, but because of the exchange rate, dollar seems to be cheaper than using naira card. So if you're using US dollar card, you can't use your naira card to make payments. You have to have a US MasterCard. The easiest way and the fastest way to get one is by getting your barter card, your Get Barter card. Now, Get Barter card, Get Barter is just an app. You can download it right away. You can pause this video, download it right away, and in 15 minutes you open an account and get your own card, your own dollar card. So if you are using a dollar currency, you have to use a dollar card to make a payment. If you're using your naira currency, you have to use your naira card to make payment. Now, there are some naira cards that you can use to pay in dollars, but most Nigerian cards will not go beyond this point. If you're using your dollar card as well to pay, the dollar ad account is a prepaid account. That means you can start running your ads without making any payment, and then as you get to different stages, Facebook begins to charge you. As you get to different spending limits, Facebook charges you. So the US dollar account is a postpaid service. That means you pay after the service has been rendered. However, if you're using a naira account, it's a prepaid payment. So you put in money, and with that money you use to run ads. Once your money finishes in your ad, you will not be able to run ads anymore until you load your account. So the Naira account is a prepaid service. That means you load your account first and then you can run your ads. While the US dollar account is a postpaid service. That means you spend the money and then you load and then you make payment. So I will use a dollar account for this. You can use a Naira account, whichever you want, as long as you have your card available and ready to use. You can choose whatever you like and then click continue. And from here onwards, you already have an ad account, so you can now create your first ad or just choose to step out and do something else. So as I said, for Naira accounts, they are prepaid accounts. You can't run ads until you have money. Now, if you look at my Naira account, you will see that I don't have any money left in my account. And to continue to run ads on this account, I need to add some money. And so I go ahead to do this. So if you're trying to run ads directly from Instagram, for example, you have to take a step back and go back to your Facebook ad manager or to your business manager, Facebook business manager, to make payment. You can't pay with a Naira card on Instagram. You have to go to Facebook to make payment, or if you're using your mobile phone, you have to go to your Facebook advertising app to make payment. And when you get there, you'll be given different options. Simply click on Naira payment with MasterCard Visa, because that's what you're going to be using, and click continue. And then it tells you to add money to your balance, and depending on what you have, you can add some money. Okay, so we want to add 5,000 Naira, and it reviews your payments, and so you just make payment with that. Continue. And then it opens another window for you. I don't know if you can see this. Opens a window for you like this and shows you, tells you to fill in your card details. Let me move this away so you can have a good view of it. So it tells you to fill in your card details. So you fill in your Naira card details here, type all the numbers you want to type, put in the holder's name, and put in the expiry. And when you're done, just click on pay 5,000 or whatever amount you want to use. Depending on your bank, they will ask for an OTP. Depending on your bank, they will ask for an OTP. Now, some banks actually still do not work. What I currently use is GT Bank, and I use Stanbic IBTC. I know Access Bank also works, but sometimes these cards may start acting up. Some of my cards have acted up. One of the most consistent cards I've had is my GT Bank card. It never gives me any issues. So if you have issues with using your card from this point onward, it's usually an authentication problem, which is from your bank. So the best way to do it is to change your card and use another card that will work for you. So if for some reason you are running an account and you don't have a card for it, or your account has been disabled because of some spending limits, you can actually open another account. I just want to quickly show you how to open another account, another ad account. You can have lots of ad accounts with one Facebook profile. It's very possible. So quickly I'll do this. So on one account, actually, I have a dollar account and a Naira account. I have that on many of my profiles, and I just want to show you how to do that here. So you go to your ad account settings. So if you take a look over here, you can click this button or go to your account setting. You'll see that you are running a personal ad account. If you have only one ad account, is usually a personal ad account. To add another ad account to this, it has to be a business ad account. You can have 2 ad accounts on the same Facebook profile, and you can just simply go here to business settings, and it takes you to the business manager. It tells you to create your account. So you can now put in the account, your name, your business account name, and then your business email address. And once you put in the email, you need to verify that email. But once you put it in, just click next, and then it tells you to fill in your details. Fill in your details here as much as you can. So this is a business manager, so it begins to treat you like a business. So it's asking for details like website, it's asking for details like address. Just fill it as honestly as you can. The website address is also compulsory. And so it tells you to confirm your email address to get full access. So I sent it to a Gmail, so I need to confirm that in my Gmail account. So I've confirmed that. I've confirmed my email. So if you take a look again at the right hand corner and click on this arrow, you now see you have 2 accounts, your personal ad account and another ad account, which you can now use. So what you need to do is to open an ad account in this business manager. In a business manager, you can have multiple ad accounts. You can have up to 10 ad accounts. They set this up for mostly virtual assistants that are running ads for people. But if you're running your own business, or you have various businesses and you want their accounts to run separately, because of receipts and because of tracking, you can have 2 ad accounts for your different businesses. So just click here, add accounts, click on add accounts here, and then add it. So you see it's a bit complex if you're doing all of this using a phone. It's very, very complex. So it's easier when you're using a computer to do this. So it's either you add an ad account, another ad account. It says request access to another ad account, or create a new ad account. So I need a new ad account for my business. So again, it's back where we want it. You choose the account name, manage this. You choose the account name, and then you choose the currency you want it in. So I chose dollars the last time. This time around I will choose Naira, and that's the Naira, and then I click next. And once I do that, they'll say, okay, this ad account is going to be used for my business, which is fancy. And then I can set all my permissions, put it on, and click on this so that this profile is assigned to this ad account, and that's it. So I now have 2 ad accounts, so I can open as much as I want. If I just keep clicking on my business profile, my personal account, you can only have 1 personal ad account, but when you're using business manager, you can have multiple ad accounts. Remember that if this is too fast for you, you can pause and take a step back and come back once again. It's for you to be able to take action. You have to take action with what you have learned. So if you need to pause, you can always do that. Go back and watch again. So if you have ad account issues, your ad has been disabled, or you think you can't use it again, you can just start over and open another ad account, or you simply change your payment methods. You can change your cards if you're having authentication issues, or simply open another ad account in that particular profile. I talk about ad account issues and how you can solve ad accounts and how you can keep your ad account from getting blocked. I talk about all of this in my course. So my premium course, Effective Ads for Maximum Results. I talk about that there in details. So let's step right up to creating an ad. I'm back on my own ad account. I just used that demo ad account so you could see how you could create a new advertising account for your sponsored ads. I'm using my laptop here, but I also need you to remember that you can use your mobile phone as well. On your mobile phone, simply go to Ads, the Facebook Ads app, and open it to start your campaign. However, you need to know that the Facebook Manager using your laptop always gives more options. The Facebook Manager on a phone is usually like a quick shortcut for creating advertising, but the Facebook Manager on your laptop gives you the full range of options. It gives you better targeting options as well. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this on your laptop, but I'll give a quick view of what it looks like on your mobile phone as we go along so you do not get confused. So let's start up by creating an ad. So here we are. We're creating a new campaign. So as usual, the first thing you check for is what your objective is. As I said earlier, there are different things to choose from. There are different things to reach. Do you want awareness for your business? Do you want people to consider what you're doing, or you want to convert leads directly, maybe on your website or in your offline store? You can choose your marketing objective here. So I'm choosing brand awareness. I just want people to get to know more about my brand and my business. And once I click on that, it gives me options. I don't need any of this right now. So here I'm asked to choose my campaign budget. You can choose between your daily budget and your lifetime budget. Now, if you want to run your ads for a certain period of time and you know the exact amount you need to spend, you can go for the lifetime budget and then write the figure you want to put in. But for this task, I'm going to be putting in my daily budget, and that's all right. You can also change it to something lower if you want. Just put what your budget is and click continue. So the next stage is choosing your audience. And the Facebook audience, in choosing your audience, you have to think about who you're trying to reach on Facebook and on Instagram. People do not necessarily come to Facebook to buy things. They come to Facebook to socialize. They don't come to Facebook to join your subscriber list or to send you a WhatsApp message. They come to Facebook to socialize. So for you to reach them, you need to think about what they will be doing online, what their interest will be, the kind of content they'll be reading, the kind of celebrity they'll be following, the kind of movies they'll watch, the kind of games they play, the kind of the type of relationship they are in. You have to think about, consider their values. You have to consider every single thing to every detail that you can remember. It is with those details that you begin to select, you begin to create your audience. Now, in creating this audience, you're simply telling Facebook that I want you to send my ad to people who have this kind of interest and who have this kind of behavior. So right now, I want to target people that like Game of Thrones. And there you go. So I don't want the employers of Game of Thrones. I want people interested in Game of Thrones. And if you can see, you can even see people who are interested in Game of Thrones, season 6, Game of Thrones, season 4. So you can choose which one you would like. The Instagram app to run your ads, you don't have all these kind of targeting options there. And that's why I prefer using my ads, running my ads from the Facebook manager, because it gives me so many options. And maybe I'd like to target people that watch football. And I'd like to target people that watch the Premier League. Okay, so I want people that are interested in the Premier League, not people that are employed by the Premier League. So that's it. If you run out of other options or you're thinking of what else to type, you can just click the suggestions button, and Facebook gives you a list of options you can choose. So I want to target Liverpool fans. Okay, so it's important to choose the location where you want them to be. You can choose Nigeria, you can choose Ghana, you can decide to say no, I don't want to choose countries, I just want to target people within my city, and use Lagos, Nigeria. And over here it shows you how many people are estimated you will reach with this kind of details. So if I'm going to use these details and I'm going to target people within Lagos, I'm going to be potentially reaching 3.2 million people, and that's pretty okay for me. So I will go ahead and save this audience. If I'm considering using it again, I can save it as the football fans of May. Just put a name that will make you remember next time you're planning to use it. And once you're done, it's set and you're good to go. So it asks you, where do you want to send your ad to? Placements. It talks about the placements here. That's where you want to send your ad to. Do you want to send your ad automatically to everywhere Facebook can reach, or you want to select manual payment placements? If you choose manual placements, then you can choose whether to send your ads to Facebook or to Audience Network or to Instagram or to Messenger. If you're sending just to Instagram only, you can take all of this out and leave Instagram alone. So you can send your ad to Instagram feed, you can send it to the Explore page, you can just choose everything. If you choose Instagram and Facebook, and it sends to all these places. So you have lots of options to send your ads to. Just choose what you want, where you want your ads to appear, and that's okay. Once you're done with that, here the most important thing here is the schedule. How long do you want your ad to run? So you can tell Facebook, I'd like my ad to run continuously, or I want it to have a start and end date. I just want to run it for 7 days. I want to run it for 1 month. Okay, so I want my ad to stop on the 1st of June. And then I move on. Now for ad spending limits, I don't have any. So I just click on this continue button, and we go to the ad creatives. So here you're asked to choose how you want your business to be represented. That means what business page would you like to use? I have lots of business pages, but today I want to run my ads using my Learn to Launch page and the Learn to Launch Instagram account. So I just need to go down and then choose the kind of ad I want to use. Would I like to create a new ad or use an existing post? So if I'm creating an ad, I would have to find an image or a video. I'm going to have to find see what I'm going to write, my copy, and then my website URL. But what I would like to do today is just to use a post I've already done before. I want more people to see it. It's brand awareness, so I just want people to know more about me, and I'm going to use a post I have put before so that more people can view my post. So this is my Facebook page post, these are my Instagram posts. So I choose this one, I like it, and then I choose continue. The last stage, and one of the most important things to do is your call to action. What do you want the people looking at your ad to do? What do you want them to, what action would you like them to take after seeing your ad if they are interested in your ad? So you can choose no action. I just want some likes. I just want some likes, and I just want some follows, and I just want people to read what I've written. Or you can choose to say I want people to send the message. You can choose to say I want people to contact me. I want people to learn more. So just choose whichever one applies to you. You can just go down and just click review. I like to review first to see if I'm missing anything, if I overput my budget. You know, this is 2,000 naira. You can mistakenly put 200,000 naira and get into trouble on your first day. So it's very important you put all of this. And you see, it talks about where my ads are going to go, and that's fine by me. It talks about how long my ads are going to run, which is also fine by me. And it tells me that I'm going to be paying for everyone who sees my ad, which is fine by me. And once I'm done with that, I click confirm. And it will take some time to review before Facebook finally approves my ad. So lastly, I want to talk about the 3 biggest mistakes online entrepreneurs make in sponsored ads that make them lose loads and loads of money. Now, the first mistake is that there is no plan. You know, a lot of people just rush off to Instagram or Facebook and start their ads without planning for it. All they just want is, I just want my products to be visible, and I want people to buy. There must always be a digital marketing plan, and it's important because you can't start spending so much money, investing so much money in marketing if there is no plan. If there is no plan, you will not even know when you're really making profit, when you're really achieving your goals. You won't know because you didn't plan for it. The second mistake entrepreneurs make is the trial and error mistake. Every single thing I've taught in this class are the fundamentals of sponsored ads. These are the fundamentals that I learned years ago, 7 years ago when I started running sponsored ads. These are the fundamentals that I knew. But these fundamentals will not take you, to certain points. It can take you through your first advertising. It can take you through your second advertising. But just like Instagram and Facebook advertising has its own algorithm. I see a lot of people saying that Facebook ad is a 50-50 thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. It means that their results are actually 50%. The 50% made enough sales, and 50% the ad has been bad, and it shouldn't be so. Facebook advertising is not a 50-50 thing. There are things you can do. There is a knowledge you can get on how you can work Facebook advertising algorithm to suit your business depending on what you want to achieve. And that's actually what my premium course is about. It teaches you how you can maximize your ad spend and get the best result, and to step away from the trial and error stage, which a lot of entrepreneurs are stuck at this stage where they just keep trying things out without being sure. They keep testing things out. They just keep testing the Facebook ad the ad platform, and if it works, yay. If it doesn't work, well, it happens. You can drastically reduce your error rate by learning how the algorithm works, and that's what I teach. I teach you how you can work the Facebook ad algorithm to suit you. I also teach you how you can spot a bad ad from day one. You can spot how it looks, how to watch your ad, how to spot a bad ad or an expensive ad, and what you can do to change the outcome of your advertising. So the third mistakes that online entrepreneurs do with sponsored ads is that they use a one-size-fits-all approach. They use one particular method, probably the particular method that they were taught by a certain coach or they saw on a video, and they just run with it. For example, in all the examples I gave, I was using brand awareness. I was using one particular kind of objective, but it's not the objective that works all the time. But some people just teach that to everybody. It's not the same strategy that works for products, physical products, that works for digital products. They are two different things. And that's what makes my course different from every other course you've seen online. I do not make a one-size-fits-all approach. So you can actually select the kind of trainings you want depending on the objectives you want. If you want to make your brand known, if you want to increase your Instagram followers, you have a separate set of training. If you're aiming for massive sales, you have a separate set of trainings. If you just want the basics of running your ads and knowing what to do and how to recognize a bad advertising and how to target your clients properly, there is a separate option for you. So you have different options, and you can actually choose what you need to learn. I made it simple. I removed all the technical fluff and I made it step by step, as simple as copy and paste. So if you want to sign up, there is a link below, and I'm really looking forward to you running your own ads and showing me how well you've done it. So if you run your first ad, please tag me on at Learn to Launch on Instagram. Let me know how it went. Give me some feedback. If you also got value from this class, I'd love to know too. You can send me a message or reach out to me on Instagram at Learn to Launch. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day.